Have you ever stood up in the evening and felt just a little unsteady? Not enough to fall, but enough to make you pause. Enough to make you reach for the wall or the back of a chair. Maybe you told yourself, it's just part of getting older, and then you moved on. But what if that small moment was your body quietly asking for something? Not more effort, not intense exercise, just a few minutes of the right kind of care. Today I want to share something simple, a gentle 3-minute evening ritual that can help protect your balance, even after 70. No equipment, no strain. Just a few calm movements that speak directly to the systems in your body that keep you steady. Because balance is not just about your legs, it's about your brain, your nerves, your muscles, all working together. And the good news is, even small daily habits can help keep that connection strong. Let's explore this together. There is something many people don't realize. Balance doesn't suddenly disappear one day. It changes slowly. So slowly that you may not notice at first. You may take a step and feel slightly unsure. You may turn too quickly and feel a brief sense of dizziness, or you may avoid certain movements without even realizing it. This is often the first quiet signal. Your body is not as responsive as it once was. But this is not a failure. It is simply a sign that your balance system needs a little support. There was a man named Harold. He was 74. He had always been active, independent, confident. But over time, he noticed something subtle. When he stood up at night, he felt a slight sway. Nothing dramatic, but enough to make him uneasy. He didn't want to lose his independence, so he started doing something simple each evening, just a few minutes before bed. And over time, something changed. He felt steadier, more grounded, not because he worked harder, but because he worked smarter with his body. Let me ask you gently, have you noticed small changes in your balance lately? Now, here is the heart of what I want to share. A simple 3-minute evening ritual. It may sound small, but when done consistently, it can help your body remember how to stay steady. The first part is about awareness. Before you move, simply stand. Place your feet hip-width apart. Stand near a chair or a wall for safety. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable, or soften your gaze. Now, notice your body. Notice how your weight shifts. Notice if you lean more to one side. This may feel very subtle, but this moment wakes up your balance system, because balance begins with awareness. There was a woman named Linda. She was 71. She never thought about how she stood, but when she tried this simple step, she realized something. She leaned slightly to the right, without knowing it. Just becoming aware of that helped her adjust. And over time, her posture improved. Her balance followed. Sometimes, the first step is simply noticing. Have you ever paused and truly felt how you stand? The second part is gentle movement, still standing. Slowly shift your weight from one foot to the other, not fast, not forced, just a slow, controlled shift. Let your body feel the movement. This helps your brain and muscles communicate. It reminds them how to respond. Balance is not static, it is dynamic. It requires small adjustments all the time. By practicing this slow shift, you strengthen that ability. There was a gentleman named Frank. He was 76. He had started avoiding walking outside because he felt unsure. But with this simple movement, each evening, he began to rebuild confidence, not overnight, but gradually. His steps became more stable, his fear became smaller, because his body remembered what to do. Have you noticed yourself becoming more cautious with movement? This may be your body asking for gentle practice. The third part is something many people overlook: your ankles. Yes, your ankles play a powerful role in balance. Stand tall again. Hold onto a chair if needed. Now, slowly rise onto your toes. Hold for a few seconds. Then gently lower. Repeat this a few times. This small movement strengthens the muscles around your ankles, and these muscles are often the first responders when you lose balance. If they are weak, your body reacts slower. If they are strong, they help you recover quickly. There was a woman named Elena. She was 79. She had experienced a minor fall, nothing serious, but it shook her confidence. When she began this simple ankle movement, each evening, she noticed something surprising. She felt more stable, even when walking on uneven ground. Her body responded faster. Her confidence returned. Sometimes, it's the smallest muscles that make the biggest difference. Have you ever thought about how your ankles support you? The fourth part is about your core. Not the kind of core exercises you see in a gym. Nothing intense, just gentle engagement. Stand tall again. Place your hands lightly on your stomach. Take a slow breath in. As you breathe out, gently tighten your abdominal muscles, as if you are preparing to stand strong. Hold for a few seconds, then relax. This helps stabilize your center, and your center is the foundation of your balance. There was a man named George. He was 73. He didn't consider himself out of shape, but he noticed he felt less stable when turning. When he added this simple step, something shifted. His movements became smoother. His turns felt more controlled, because his body had a stronger center to rely on. Balance begins from within. Have you ever felt less steady when turning or changing direction? Your core may be quietly asking for support. The fifth part is perhaps the most calming. A slow, intentional walk. Just a few steps, in a quiet space. Walk slowly, from one side of the room to the other. Feel each step, heel, then toe. Notice your posture, notice your breathing. This is not about speed, it is about connection. When you walk this way, you train your body to move with awareness, and awareness reduces the risk of sudden missteps. There was a woman named Carol. She was 82. She had begun to rush less and move more mindfully. This simple evening walk became her moment of connection, not just with her body, but with herself. And over time, her balance improved because she was no longer moving on autopilot. She was present. Have you given yourself permission to slow down your movements? Sometimes, slowing down is the fastest way to regain control. Now, you may be wondering, can something this simple really make a difference? The answer is yes, because your body responds to consistency, not intensity. 3 minutes each evening may not seem like much, but over weeks and months, it becomes a signal that tells your body, stay ready, stay connected. And your body listens. It adapts. It improves. This is how small habits create lasting strength. And there is one more thing I want to share. Fear can quietly affect your balance. When you feel unsure, your body becomes tense, and tension reduces your ability to respond smoothly. But when you practice these gentle movements, you build trust. Trust in your body. Trust in your ability to stay steady. And that trust changes everything. There was a man named Daniel. He was 78. After a near fall, he became cautious, almost too cautious. But as he practiced this simple ritual, his confidence slowly returned. Not because the world became safer, but because he felt stronger within it. Balance is not just physical. It is emotional. It is mental. And it is something you can nurture every day. As we come to the end of this time together, I want to remind you of something important. Your body is still capable. It may move differently now. It may need more care. But it is still learning, still adapting, and still responding to what you give it. 3 minutes. That's all it takes to begin. Not perfectly, not all at once, just gently, consistently. Tonight, before you go to bed, try it. Stand, notice, shift, rise, breathe, walk, and see how your body responds. You may be surprised by what it remembers. If this felt helpful to you, I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed changes in your balance? Have you tried something that helped? Share your experience in the comments. Your story may encourage someone else. And if you'd like more simple, supportive guidance like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps us continue sharing content that truly matters. Thank you for spending this time with me. Wishing you steady steps, calm evenings, and a strong, confident tomorrow.